What's up, y'all? This video is specifically for men, for young men. Listen, there's a lot of things. I specifically am 35, but the way I was brought up and the way people are brought up today, completely different. The value system, the moral system, all of that is completely and utterly different, and it's degraded, to say the least. To all you young men, even if you have kids, if you don't have kids, whatever, listen, there are certain things that you guys are doing wrong, and it is going to affect you in the long run. If you are one of these people that are making the mistakes that I made when I was younger, just don't do them. Don't make these mistakes. I used to sell drugs. I used to break and enter, burglary, theft, all that stuff. I've been homeless. I've been eating out of trash cans in the past. I've been to prison. And when I was younger, I thought all those things were cool, They're not. They're not cool at all. That's going to cost you the rest of your life. Very, very possible. When I went to prison, I did not know what to expect. I was out, wilding out, doing crazy stuff. Like I said, burglaries, thefts, you name it. I beat up a cop. When I went to prison, it changed my life. Losing my freedoms, losing just the simple ability to go in my car, go to the gas station, do whatever I wanted. All that stuff's gone. It doesn't exist. The world outside stops for you. And I went for a few years, but when I got out and I had seen that everybody else's life has progressed, but mine was where it was when I got locked up, except worse. Anything that I had previously had before was gone, So you come out to the streets again, you have nothing, everything's gone. But what do? It just makes life that much harder for you. Job-wise, nobody in their right mind is going to want to hire somebody that has done those things. And thankfully for me, I got lucky, and a job that I had previously had before, which I actually got arrested while I was at work from a felony warrant that I was on the run for 3 months, finally caught up with me. They were nice enough to give me a shot and hire me back because they had seen that I was doing good. But young men today, they're doing the same mistakes that I made, and I'm sure it's just, I don't want to say normal, but in this day and age, it's becoming normalized, and it's happening more than people realize, I see a lot of people out there, as far as being a father, they're deadbeat, They don't want to pay for their kid, they don't want to raise their kid, they just want to go out, do their thing, smash as much chicks as they can, and they're bad role models. My kid currently is right here in the back seat, you know what I mean? And I make sure that after every single day, I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, I go in there, I change his diaper, make sure he's good, put him back to bed, I work all day, I weld, I sweat, it's hot, I'm dirty, I get home, I don't sit there and drink, I don't sit there and get high, I don't sit there and go out and party. I'm a father, and there's a point in time to where you guys need to realize it's not about you, it's about the kids. And the mistakes we make in raising our children defines who they're going to end up being ultimately. A very real possibility that if you're a shitty father, they're going to grow up to be a shitty human being. And it's just that simple. There's a certain responsibility when it comes to raising a kid, you know? There are certain things that if you used to like doing something that wasn't really right, you need to stop that. The kids are what matters. And you got people out there today, you know, now I believe utterly and 100% in disciplining your child. You got people today running around, letting their kids run things, letting their kids do whatever they want, get away with whatever they want. There's no punishment. And those kids are the people that you are seeing today rioting, looting, destroying stuff. They're entitled. They think that they have a sense to whatever they want, they can have. You know, they don't have to earn anything. They want to start at the top, never work their way up. But they don't understand that when you start at the bottom, it brings a little bit of humility to your life, you know? To start at the bottom and work your way up, it gives yourself a level of respect and accomplishment that you would not have otherwise. That's important. You have to have that, you know? My kid, right now, he is respectful. He's almost 2 years old. He's respectful. He doesn't act out. He listens. You know what I mean? He knows right from wrong. And that's because we have raised him that way. You know? He has a mother and a father in the household, so he's not growing up with one or the other. We raise him properly, the way I was raised. And I told myself, even from an early age, you know, even when I was messing up, if I ever had a family of my own, that all that stupid stuff would just stop. And it did. I held to my word that I had given to myself with that. And there's times that, you know, I get home, I'm tired, I've had a hard day, I'm exhausted, then I just want to lay down. You know what I mean? Eat something, get a shower, lay down, relax. But I don't do it because I know that every time that I slack off on being a father, that's going to affect him in a negative way. You know? He's going to see that. And when my children get older, I want them to be respectful, good fathers. When they meet the right person, have a family with them, you know? Even with my girl right now, I open the door for her when she gets in the car. You know what I mean? I open the door for her when we go into places. And he sees that. My child sees that. And my son will grow up respecting women. He will grow up not beating women. You know what I mean? And he will be a better man for that. It's nothing to hit a woman. It doesn't make you a man. You know what I mean? Biologically, in every way, a woman and a man is different. Men have more muscles. We're stronger, you know? So if you are one of them guys that like to put your hands on women, you need to rethink how you behave. You need to rethink about who you are, because that makes you a piece of crap. You're weak, you know? Any man can sit there and beat up a woman, but it takes a real man to have patience and use your words to explain how you're feeling with whoever you're with, you know? You should never, under any circumstance, put your hands and hit a woman. It just doesn't work, you know? What does that prove? You're stronger? You're better? No. It proves you're weak. You can't control your own emotions. You can't control yourself in general, you know? And that's never a good thing. That you know what I mean? Willpower, respect, you know? You should be able to control your emotions. You should be able to control your feelings. You should not let your feelings and emotions control you. That will set you up for failure. And to be honest, I'll be damned if my children grow up not being able to control themselves, not being able to handle life in general. You need adversity. You need hardships. You need struggles, because without them, how do you know what you're capable of? I've been in some of the worst situations you could possibly imagine, but you know what? Using my head and using my heart, I worked my way through it. I never gave up on anything, and I've became a better person for it. I've got a good moral compass. And if you're one of those guys that are raising your kids the wrong way, it's not too late, you know? Change the way you're doing things. Be a good father. Be a good spouse. Your family should come first, not partying, not cheating on your old lady, you know? If you've got a good thing going for you, don't ruin it by being a dumbass. Alright, y'all. Later.